Possibly, the best Terraria mod recently just got ported to version 1.40 mod loader. The mod we're going to be talking about today is none other than Mod of Redemption. The update is not only just a port, as it also adds and reworks a lot of things, such as adding a new boss Erhan, overhauling the entirety of the abandoned light biome, reworking most of the bosses and enemies, not to mention adding new weapons and reworking basically every single weapons and much more. And in this video, we're gonna be looking at their new Dark Souls inspired boss Erhan. You can summon this boss using a forbidden scroll. At first it only summons a weird little demon, and bam, it got burnt by a holy shining light. And Erhan will drop in with his unique dialogue interaction, never to be seen before in Terraria. This reminds me much of the dialogue in RPG games when you first encounter a boss. When the fight starts, the boss immediately starts raining down shining holy rays of lights upon you. This might seem hard to dodge, but luckily it is quite slow, so you have much time to react. And there will always be gaps between the ray of lights where you can dodge them, so you just need to be precise. Interestingly, this boss is meant to be fought very early into the game, even before Eye of Tuluhu, as it is, believe it or not, a pre-hard mode boss. These boss attacks are highly inspired by Dark Souls and Knights in medieval ages. You can see by all of his medieval ray attacks and sword-shaped light projectiles. Erhan can release a holy book that does actions and attacks similar like him, basically performing as a second Erhan, duplicating his attacks and allowing him to use it as a weapon. After attacking much, Erhan will get exhausted and fall to the ground. There will be shields surrounding him, so you can't use projectile weapons to attack him during this phase, as he will just reflect the projectile, so you need to keep a melee weapon with you. When Erhan gets to low HP, he will be able to do new deadly attacks, such as the Death Pillar Beam, and he now summons a shield surrounding him that is able to reflect your projectiles. So now, you need to be extra careful when attacking him, as you might hurt or possibly kill yourself with your own weapon if you're not careful. I personally highly recommend the Flying Carpet accessory. It is super useful in this fight. It helps to chase a lot of Erhan's attacks, such as the Light Spear landmines. I don't know how to describe this attack, but it basically impales Light Spear from the ground upwards. There is also a neat trick I'd like to show you. It is quite obvious, but you can actually go underneath Erhan when he's doing the circular ray attack. By doing this, it is a 100% guaranteed dodge. And try to keep moving back and forth to confuse Erhan's AI during the Shining Beam Pillar attack. When you successfully defeat Erhan, he will proceed to do his funny dialogues again, and he will apparently explode a holy grenade on his own face. Then you are left with two choices. You can either spare him like what I'm doing here, or you can brutally kill Erhan straight away. I'm not quite sure what difference does it make. Is it just me, or why do I feel like Erhan gets stronger when you fight him again after his first defeat? Like I ain't tripping. Those attacks feel way more dangerous and faster than before, and I'm literally seeing new attacks, like this horizontal light ray beam that requires the player to jump onto the platforms made by Erhan himself to dodge the deadly beam. I'm not complaining though, I love it when the bosses gets harder. I like it hard, this is really cool. In this channel, during this month of December, we're gonna be doing a lot of Mod of Redemption quick videos. We're gonna be talking about the new rework Abandoned Lab, the new and reworked weapons, and much more in the next videos. So stay tuned and subscribe to get notified of them. See ya!